Hi, it's the 5th of March and this is a lockdown ride, but I decided to take a few video clips because I wanted to test out a new GoPro mount, which is the Telesin chinguard mount. Picture of it here.
That angle at the moment. So,
It's pointing down?
yeah, it's pointing down a bit. Oh, that's more straight ahead now.
I think my head would normally be like that. So I've got it mounted on a Smith Mainline helmet.
Okay.
The first job here is to try and get the angle right. First slight problem I found is that with winter gloves on, it's not easy to find the shutter button. So I keep taking the glove on and off in order to start videoing and stop videoing. This is Morton Forest. It's about the closest we have in terms of some half decent riding. Not much in the way of undulation, so it's fairly flat. But we did find a couple of little drops a little bit later on. Although the trails have dried out quite nicely with no rain for a few days now, as you can see on this little run, there's still some fairly flooded parts about. And today we have some half decent sunshine, although not warm, it's about 5-6 degrees. The bike I'm riding here, by the way, is Specialized Levo Comp, and my mate Ken's also got a Specialized Levo.
Oh yeah, it's back now.
It's video?
Now. Yeah, it's video and recording, yeah.
Okay, so go. So the second slight problem is I can't obviously see the camera, so I can't see any of the warning lights. I can't tell if it's recording or if it's not. I'm using quick capture, so it's just a repeated press of the shutter button to video and stop video, but occasionally you don't get the beep and you need to have a look at the camera to see what's going on. I usually use a chesty mount for GoPro when I'm on the bike, and this chinguard mount is giving a very similar POV, probably a little bit more steady than the chesty, and so far I'm really pleased with the way it's performing, especially for a cheap mount. I think this was £8 on eBay. The one big disadvantage of the chesty mount is that the angle of the camera differs greatly depending on whether you're seated or stood on the pedals, so it needs constantly to be adjusted. But here you don't have to adjust, so that's definitely a benefit. And the other benefit is, of course, the ability to pan, which you need to do relatively slowly, of course. So we actually found a climb, as you'll see in a minute. Unfortunately I failed to get down to low enough gear to take the final stretch. Didn't realise that bit was quite so steep around the corner there.
Oh, failed.
Demonstrating here that walk assist does work on the lever.
You been down there before?
I don't recognise it.
That's an invitation there.
So payback for a climb is, of course, you get the chance to go back down. In fact, we found two routes down on this same short but sweet little slope.
Yeah, go.
Oh, I like that.
Quite entertaining, wasn't it?
That was alright, that.
How come that wasn't the same one we went up?
That was it.
It's only just next door to it, isn't it?
I've changed the forks on this bike. What's fitted here is the Lyric Ultimate at 160, which makes these sort of downhill stretches real fun. And the tyres on this bike are the Michelin Wild 2.4 tubeless, of course.
Not quite as leery as the other
No, it
one.
wasn't.
A nice little thing.
Yeah.
Right, challenge you, Ken. I'll challenge you. What do you mean, no?
No, I'm not up to the challenge. That's steep, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty steep. It doesn't look like there's a usable path either. Ah, here we are. See, finding our way around, mate.
So as a summary, it's a thumbs up from me for the Telesin chinguard mount. It's cheap, it works well, it's stable. You can pan, which you can't do with the chesty. I mentioned a couple of drawbacks, but overall I think I'll be using this mount instead of the chesty for me. And that's it for this ride. We've got about 8 or 9 miles to get back home now. See you all again soon. Bye now.